What's going on, guys? Boy Joe 672 coming to you guys a bit right now. So, Darren Sproles was caught working out with quarterback Drew Brees and Chase Daniel of the New Orleans Saints. Darren Sproles played with the Saints from 2011 to 2013 and then came to the Eagles after that. Now, a couple months ago, Darren Sproles pretty much said if a situation pops up, I will give that team my services. But he is open to coming back to the Eagles. But this is just a speculation thing to where free agents are hanging out with players from another team, and it's always speculation that they're going to go to that team. He could, there's plenty of players that work out with other players from other teams. That's just the way it, people have relationships. So I don't know if the Saints would be interested in bringing Sproles back, maybe for the punt return game. I mean, they have Alvin Kamara in the backfield, and they just acquired Latavius Murray. I think they required Latavius Murray as well, and I'm not really he's just a one-cut type back. Kind of got a little bit of a two-headed monster back there. I'm not really a big fan of Latavius Murray, but Darren Sproles has been waiting, and, in a couple weeks, you're going to have training camp, and, he's going to want to sign to a team before that time happens. So, will Darren Sproles sign with the New Orleans Saints? I don't know. It would be a shame for him to go to another team. Honestly, I understand we have to move on. We have to get younger. We have to get these guys you have guys in the punt return like Boston Scott and DeAndre Tompkins, the undrafted free agent wide receiver from Penn State. You have a lot of guys that are trying to fill in that role for Darren Sproles. I think Boston Scott is going to fill that role. And I don't know if the Eagles are really going to have. I don't know if this is the right situation right now, and I don't know because he's like the 6th all-time in all-purpose yards in NFL history right now, which he can move up to the 5th spot soon. But this is just speculation. Like I said, this is nothing, to really take. I would just take this with a grain of salt. I wouldn't take this too seriously because there are plenty of players in the league that hang out with other players on other teams. But this is a free agent hanging out with Drew Brees, hanging out with Chase Daniel, the quarterbacks of the New Orleans Saints. So I don't know what this means. Any dumbass would say, oh, he's going to the Saints. Doesn't mean that at all. But at the same time, you got to kind of take this with a grain of salt and just say, he's working out with people and he's getting ready for the season because he's not retiring. The decision is already made that he's not retiring. So I would like to bring Sproles back if, anything's possible. I would like to bring him back, but I know we don't have room for him in this backfield. We just don't have room. And are the Eagles confident in Boston Scott or DeAndre Tompkins or anybody else that could fill that punt return role, plus Deshaun Jackson coming in for punt returns as well in situational games, not as like a prime punt return starter? Take this with a grain of salt, guys. Just letting you guys know. Darren Sproles has been working out with some, with the New Orleans Saints, a few players. He played there for a few years, so, I know he has ties over there as well. But that's really it. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this. If you think he's going to the Saints, he doesn't. If you think there's a time maybe he'll return to the Eagles, we'll see. All right, I will see you guys later. Shakes caught up. Fly, fly.